Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into something we all do, but, absolutely nobody wants to admit to. We're talking about gossip. We're going to unpack exactly why we do it and, believe it or not, how this so-called bad habit actually turned us into the most cooperative species on the planet. Part 1, the urge to share and that incredibly familiar break room itch. Seriously, think about it for a second. Have you ever felt an absolutely irresistible, almost physical urge to share a workplace secret? Picture this scenario. You're leaning over the break room counter, your voice just automatically drops to a hushed whisper, and you are literally dying to share some unconfirmed news about the new manager. Your heart's probably beating a little faster, right? You know you probably shouldn't say anything, but man, that physical itch to pass the info along is just so real. So why does our brain crave that little exchange so badly?
Well, while we usually look down on gossip today as being petty or mean-spirited, evolutionary psychologists actually see it totally differently. They view it as a deeply embedded social glue that literally allowed our ancestors to survive. Yeah, you heard that right. Surviving the ancient world required sharing secrets. It wasn't some character flaw. It was a hardcore, fundamental tool for keeping humanity alive.
Which brings us to part 2, vocal social grooming, from picking bugs to whispering secrets.
Okay, so think about our evolutionary cousins for a minute, like chimpanzees. They spend hours, and I mean hours, every single day doing physical grooming. Picking lice and dirt off of one another just to build trust and form alliances. Now, it's a super effective way to bond, but it is incredibly time-consuming, mostly because you can only groom one ape at a time. As early human tribes started getting larger and larger, we just couldn't spend all day picking bugs off each other. We had to go hunt, we had to forage, we had to build shelters. So instead, we developed vocal gossip. It became this highly efficient tribe-wide bonding tool. It basically allowed us to build trust with the whole group in a fraction of the time. Talk about a major biological upgrade. But efficiency is really only part of the story here. Here's part 3, the biological alarm system, protecting the tribe. You see, gossip is essentially a built-in biological alarm system. Here's how it works. Step 1, someone in the group spots a social invader or free rider. Basically, someone untrustworthy who's taking resources but not putting anything back in. Step 2, they share a vocal warning through gossip. Think of it kind of like a single cell in your body displaying a tiny piece of an invading virus just to warn all its neighboring cells. And finally, step 3, the tribe enforces its norms. Because of that shared vocal warning, everybody knows about the free rider way before they can become the next victim. It's a brilliant form of collective security that keeps everyone playing by the rules and protects the entire community. Now, this collective security relies on a pretty delicate balance. Part 4, your social capital, the confidence seesaw. So your social capital is basically the value of your reputation, right? And it is determined entirely by what the group says about you. It operates on this really complicated seesaw of human confidence. Honestly, very much like the modern stock market. Think about it. In the market, if an asset looks like it's losing value, it actually drops in value because investors lose trust and pull their money out. Gossip is the exact mechanism we use to figure out who is a good investment for our trust and who might just be a total liability. Your social capital, meaning your ability to thrive within the group, literally rises and falls entirely based on the whispers of the tribe. But what actually happens when this ancient survival mechanism collides head-on with the 21st century? Well, that brings us to part 5. The modern gossip glitch, when ancient biology meets tabloids. So our brains evolved in these tight-knit, small tribes of people we interacted with constantly. And because of that, we are totally hardwired to care deeply about the reputational data of everyone in our circle. But here is the major glitch. The modern world triggers this exact same obsession, but it directs it at complete strangers. Our primitive brains simply cannot distinguish between a super vital survival warning about the guy next door and a flashy tabloid headline about a movie star. We just feel that exact same evolutionary urge to groom the network. And honestly, that is exactly why we are all so easily captivated by celebrity drama. Our brain literally thinks it's gathering essential survival data to protect the tribe. Crazy, right? Okay, now that we've dug into the evolutionary roots, here is part 6. The takeaway: managing social risks.
The very next time you find yourself leaning in to share a juicy little secret, just remember, you weren't just being chatty. You are actively participating in an ancient, hardwired system that was designed to keep the human machine running smoothly. So let's try to use our voices to build, rather than break, the trust that really binds us all together. We totally have the power to consciously use this evolutionary tool to foster genuine connection, manage risks responsibly, and ultimately protect our communities.
And I really want to leave you with one final thought today. What's a piece of good gossip that actually helped your community or your workplace? Really think about it for a second, because good gossip absolutely exists. Things like praising someone's hard work behind their back, or maybe sharing a warning that saved a whole project from failing. Take some time to reflect on how you can use this ancient social glue positively. And hey, keep exploring the core of how our world works.